Hey guys, Arena Stories here, and today I'm going to be showing you my PvP best list for Season of Discovery Phase 4. First off guys, we have our sub-talent tree. We are going to be taking 2 out of 5 on Master Deception. Now you might be asking why we're only taking 2 out of 5. Now guys, we are taking 2 out of 5 because we are playing with Filcher's Cowl. If some of you remember, this is in the last phase where you get a cloak which increases your stealth effectiveness level by 3. Now, if you guys are not playing with this, which I highly recommend you do, it saves you 3 talent points. You can take 2 out of 5 on Master of Deception. Next up, we have Opportunity, which increases our ambush and backstab damage by 20%. Now, for those of you who do not know, we will primarily be playing with backstab, and it will be our main source of damage when we are PvPing, guys. Next up is Elusiveness, 2 out of 2. Next is Camouflage, 2 out of 5 for a bit of movement. Next is Initiative. Now, why are we taking Initiative, guys? The main reason is for our hand rune Cutthroat. If you guys look closely, whenever you do backstab, you do have a 15% chance to make your next ambush usable without stealth. If you guys see the initiative talent here, have a 75% chance to gain an additional combo point when you do ambush, garrote, or cheap shot your target, so this will be a massive combo point saver. Next up is Improved Ambush, which increases our ambush crit by 45%, very important. Next is Improved Sap, DR3 guys, you're going to need this when you are world PvPing and whenever you are in BGs. Next up is extremely important guys, please do not play without this, Heightened Senses, so when you do come across another stealth cast like a rogue or a druid, this will help you immensely in finding them. Next up is Preparation, of course, and lastly, Dirty Deeds to save our energy on cheap shot. Next up is our Combat Talent tree, Improved Gouge. Next is Lightning Reflexes, 2 out of 5. Not really need this guys, we are merely taking this so we get the next talent tree, Improved Backstab. Again, as I've mentioned earlier guys, Backstab is going to be our main source of damage. Currently, Backstab is critting up to 2000 damage, which is insane, guys. So this increases your Backstab crit chance by 30%. Lastly, on our Assassination tree, we will be taking Malice, 5 out of 5. Next is Murder, 2 out of 2 to increase our overall damage by 2%. Next is Ruthlessness, DR3, so whenever we do have a finishing move, we have a 60% chance to add an additional combo point. Next is extremely important guys, Relentless Strikes to refund your energy whenever you do Kidney Shot, Eviscerate, Rupture. Next is Improved Exposed Armor. Now you might be thinking, why would we ever use Exposed Armor? Now this correlates extremely well guys with our new Rune Nature Specialization, which basically gives us access to the new poisons. And I want you guys to look closely on the new poison, Sebastian's Poison, which reduces our enemy's armor by 2550 for 15 seconds guys, which is massive. And if you guys look closely, Sebastian's Poison benefits from improved exposed armor, so this is a major damage increase. Next up is Lethality, 5 out of 5, which increases our bonus crit on backstab, 5 out of 5. Now we're going to go ahead and go to our runes guys. Now for our first rune guys, we have Cutthroat. The main reason we want this is to be able to backstab our enemies in front of us, but primarily get the 15% chance to make our next ambush usable without stealth. Again, this correlates well with our other talent, Initiative. Next is of course Shadow Step, so we can get behind our target. Next is Between the Eyes, since we will not be playing with anything else. Now next is Waylay guys. Now why are we taking Waylay? The reason why we're taking Waylay here guys is so we can use Sebastian's Poison, which as I've stated reduces our enemy's armor by 2550, and we will also be playing with Wound Poison, so our enemy does not heal themselves. Unfortunately guys, we have to cut out Crippling Poison, but to compensate for that, we are playing with Waylay instead, and it is absolutely not worth taking Master of Subtlety due to the fact that we can have 2550 reduced armor at all times, which is way more worth it guys. Next is going to be of course Nature Specialization, which gives us access to Sebastian's Poison, Dagger Specialization, which increases our dagger skill by 5, which reduces our chances of missing. Next is Unfair Advantage guys. Whenever you do dodge guys, you have a 100% chance to strike your enemy with your weapon, which can occur every 1 second guys. So whenever you do evasion for example and you're fighting a rogue or a warrior, you will automatically hit your target with your weapon. Next is the most important rune, Slaughter from the Shadows. Now this is what's currently making rogues broken in phase 4 guys. It reduces the energy cost of your ambush and backstab by 30, which is insane guys. So you can essentially open on your target, use backstab 4 times and they will go down. In my opinion, rogues are extremely broken for this guys, but I'm not complaining. Next is our cloak, Fan of Knives, so if you are 1v1ing a rogue and he manages to vanish, you can use Fan of Knives to get him back out. And lastly, Combat Potency. Now you guys have the option of taking Combat Potency or Honor Amongst Thieves. I am currently taking Combat Potency because I am playing with a 1.30 speed dagger and I have a 20% chance to gain 15 energy, and it is just a preference in my own playstyle, guys. Again, you do not have to copy me, this is optional. Or you could take Honor Amongst Thieves, which is also an amazing talent, so whenever you do crit on your target, you gain a combo point. And that is all for now, guys. Once I do get a better gear set, I will update you. And as always, thanks for watching.